Well, hello, good people, and welcome to Loserville. And it all starts from the top on down. We've made a trade, major trade. Jerry Jones been pumping up the volume all day yesterday, getting us thinking that we are trading for Reggie White just about. And we get a linebacker, Logan Wilson from the Cincinnati Bengals, a team that literally is known for having the worst defense in football. That's where I want to go shopping. That's where I want to get my shit from. Jerry Jones last night press conference. I just want to see the difference of Jerry Jones. That we're gonna sign a guy who's gonna have an immediate impact, and also for the future.
Questions? Got it?
Jerry, you started off today by saying that you have a trade ready to go.
Yeah.
Do you have a trade still ready to go?
We still can? Yes.
It wasn't dependent on this outcome?
Understand what I said. Absolutely, we did. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Today was all about tomorrow. You shouldn't do anything. You should wait and see what we do tomorrow.
Jerry, how disappointed are you tonight?
Tremendous. Disappointed obviously for our fans. Thought we would play better than this. We just came out and they had a good game plan. Cardinals did. Very disappointed. About all I can say about it.
Troy Aikman said that maybe you should consider not making a trade now based on what he saw tonight. Does this change your opinion at all?
Again, I hear opinions, and you can rest assured that, at least through my mind, that all those considerations are there. It was there before this game. It was there when we started the season about whether you make a trade or not. But what's got this on point is tomorrow's our trade deadline. And we've either got to or get off the pot by tomorrow afternoon.
Jerry, do you expect a number of changes at the bye week for you guys?
What?
Do you expect a number of changes at the bye week for you guys?
Again, I realize we have a bye. As far as numbers of changes, when you say personnel, you're limited on what you can change. To some degree, we've got an opportunity because we've got a trading deadline to look at possible trades. We'll look at that in light of everything that we've looked at since training camp, since right now. We'll sit down here and see what tomorrow brings, and tomorrow does include tonight, for sure.
What was your biggest takeaway from this game?
Excuse me?
Biggest takeaway from this game?
We suck.
Our turnovers and our mistakes. And those are tough to overcome. And then I thought once we got in a situation where they could pin their ears back, then it was tough to block.
Jerry, you mentioned personnel.
Could change your approach?
Again, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that tomorrow's our trade deadline. There's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't talk about it tomorrow, because we've got.
Oh, you're not talking about it now?
Jerry, why say that you had a trade done? Why would you say that you had a trade done earlier today?
Because everybody knows it's subject to tomorrow. You can't have a trade done if you haven't gotten it done. Okay? So we'll see what goes tomorrow. I told you, and I didn't say. I said we were going to have a trade that'll be consummated tomorrow. That's what I said.
You guys are 3-5-1. You guys are 3-5-1 now. What gives you hope that this thing can turn around?
Well, I don't think I think the very game itself, as long as you're mathematically involved, you should be there to go do it. I'll tell you this: I want to come out here and have a game that we can manage under our terms and get a win. And I think that's good for the end of this year or for any other year you might have. We need to go out and have a plan, execute it. I'm real surprised that we didn't do better tonight, especially offensively. But you can't have those kinds of mistakes, fumbles, and plan on having the kind of outcome you want.
Jerry, could you see a change being made?
Hey, I think some shit just died by
personnel tonight. Could you see there being an adjustment?
I'm not commenting on what type of adjustments that may be made. We made adjustments last week. But I'm just saying, you saw making those adjustments, and
He's kind of on the hot
this
seat.
week we made adjustments for this week.
He looks
And I'm
kind
sure
of
there'll be
pissed.
some adjustments this coming week, but the nature of them, whether it's on personnel, whether it's offense, defense, I'm not pinpointing tonight at all. I did not plan on sitting here addressing some of the issues that we had tonight, but obviously what it is what it is, so we'll address them.
Jerry, you talked about this being a playoff caliber team potentially. How much hope do you still have in that conference?
Well, I think we should look at how we're playing, how we played the last two games. I think we
We're
should
not a
measure
playoff game, Pete.
what we think we can do to play better with any adjustments that we might be making. Obviously, I thought that we'd make a better showing offensively tonight. I was surprised. I give them some credit. They were able to thwart what we had in mind as far as our offense is concerned. But I didn't plan on this. I hate it for everybody involved. We'll make decisions accordingly as we look at it tomorrow. I'm going to repeat it again. There is no trade. You can make as many trades as you want to between now and deadline tomorrow. Because we played tonight rather than Sunday, then I was able to the day before to say we'll see what happens the day of the
Boy,
day.
he's changing his tune, ain't he?
This game, you asked me if it affects the trades. I don't really think so.
What are your thoughts on your third down defense tonight?
Well, again, I thought I was really surprised. Early, I thought we had a good stops. I thought we made a lot of mistakes tonight. All over, on both sides.
You got that right.
Here, you have 68 How much of an uphill battle is history of
When you've won only 3 games at this juncture, then you recognize you've got a lot of ground to make up. And I'm very aware of that. And yes, I would agree with you. It is an uphill battle. Can we have the kinds of things we were pointing on? I was certainly hoping we'd have a couple more wins on the win column before we started taking advantage of any opportunities to change the roster. And so that's still there under consideration.
Would this result motivate you to make more deals?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see what it brings. I would hate to say I wouldn't make a deal and get the deal of a lifetime tomorrow that would cover a lot of bases for us. And so I don't really ever have any problem leaving it open until it's over. And now I'm being very realistic. We've won 3 ball games, and here we are with this juncture. So I do know how to add it. I mean, I'm not trying to be trite, but I can add it up and look at the numbers of games we've got left and what potential combinations of records could get you in the playoff. We have all that down real good.
Would you like to see Brian kick the field goal there and instead of going forward there when it was 27-10, you could have made it 27-13?
Yeah, well, he missed it. Oh, Brian on the first, on the field goal?
In the third quarter.
Okay, in the third. I thought you were talking about the first field goal that we didn't kick.
No.
All right,
No,
I'm not
the
going to get
second
into that right now. That is second guessing. That's not what I should be doing.
Jerry, what do you see from this team that gives you hope that if you do make a couple of deals, you guys can be in a position to be as competitive as you want them to be or think they can be come January or maybe even possibly even later than that?
No, that's fair. That's very fair. And you got a lot of ground to make up. I'll grant anybody that. Can we get there with better play, less mistakes? Can we get there with that? Or we're going to have some personnel. We're going to have the opportunity to have some different personnel than has played the first part of this season, either buying through a trade or players that we've had coming. You guys have been hearing about that and reading about that here for weeks and weeks and weeks. The old Parcells quote, you are what you are, right today. And we got to take a look at it, and you won't be disappointed that I didn't get carried away or get all illogical and do something that was all betting on us winning the Super Bowl. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Are you discouraged by what you saw tonight? Losing?
Oh, I really had big hopes that we could come in here and win this game at home. Yeah, had big hopes. I'm very disappointed. And I'm very disappointed for everybody.
Well, you're not the only one,
Jared.
Jared.
That locker room.
So we can agree.
Made a lot of mistakes out there tonight. And I see why we didn't win the game. Effort, that area out there. I like our effort. I really like our effort. But you can't just make continual self-inflicted mistakes and run into a situation where we had trouble keeping them off Dak tonight. We did when we certainly at the end when we got behind and weren't running the ball to give a little balance out there so he could have a little balance to deal with. So anyway, bottom line is that, guys, we have options, and one of the biggest options is whether to do it or not. You ask, does this win or loss tonight? I don't know. I don't know. We could conceivably see something that we ought to do in spite of tonight. And the answer to your question,
still selling shit.
No, there is no trade right now. We wouldn't have to make anything happen tomorrow. I want to be real clear about that. Okay? But there is one that I can do. Without question, there is one I can do. There is not one, but there is one that I can do.
There's not one, but there is
I'm leaning
one.
toward doing it.
Okay.
What's the magnitude?
Yeah. Again, now I don't know. I wouldn't want to get into. I wouldn't want to get into it. Just the nature of everybody involved in the trade. But anything is significant if it's somebody that's going to be active in the games, on the field, that type of thing. So I don't want to diminish the trade, but we certainly, for what a player was going to bring to the table, for whatever happened tonight, we need that player to bring that to the table, no matter what happened tonight. But does it make sense? And more than likely it does for the one that we can do. And I know I'm talking in circles, but I'm talking in circles because I'm in a highly competitive situation. It doesn't end competition-wise until tomorrow at 3. So I could lose the trade.
There's no scenario in which you would consider being more of a sell mode, is there? Than adding?
No, not at all. I like our nuts and bolts a lot.
Jerry,
The biggest
I
nut
don't
we
like
got.
what's happening to the nuts and bolts, but I like it a lot.
Jerry, you talk about the competition for a trade. You know, other teams still can make calls. If you bring up the trade, do you think maybe other teams, including the team, know that maybe they can get more out of you?
No, I just don't want another team. If I'm interested in completing it, I don't want another team to step in and get him. I've had that happen several times, and it happens. That's what's going on out here. And in the NFL, nothing's done until both parties have given the submission to the league office at the same time, and that hadn't been done. That's why I can say there's no trade.
Hey, how surprised are you that a backup quarterback is able to come out and do this to you? You already had Russell had a huge game against y'all, then he got benched right after that.
Fair.
I mean, how surprising is that?
Yeah, that's fair. I like the way we got after this quarterback in certain aspects of this game tonight. But I was, I don't mind telling you, I was glad not to see Murray out there. So that's my answer to your question. How surprised are you? I thought we would play better tonight against him and against their defense. I really thought I'd play better and we'd play better. And I'm anxious to see. I thought they did some serious work on the interior, on the front, on both fronts of theirs. I thought they had some good physical snaps, they being Cardinals.
How disappointed were you that your offense didn't do anything for 3 quarters?
Well, that's impressive for them and disappointing for us. I wouldn't have thought that we would have that kind of night at all. And that's weighing their team, our team. I would have thought we'd have had more, more offensive points to be tried, touchdowns to be tried. I really thought that. So this is very disappointing, very surprising that we're sitting here in this space, but we are. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I wish you'd give me more.
Oh, God. So Jerry's kind of walking these things back. Oh, well, we can't really talk about that stuff because somebody might scoop in and get. Oh, but you are so full of shit, Jerry. You are full of shit. All right, people. It's going to be a crazy day. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy day. A day, I think, that's going to be full of nothingness, or if it is anything, it will not be good for us. Peace.